Hello everybody, so it is now day 186 of our 1000 Dawns, and if you're wondering why we are in a slightly new location, it's very simple. Even though I didn't really want to have anything to do with it, I had to start renovating my my bedroom. So it meant, yes, it's a pain in the arse because it means that literally it throws like any chance at actually filming material for the next couple of days completely out the window. And I don't exactly have all the time in the world for this short holiday, and yet I feel like I'm being run ragged, moving everything. Like, I moved everything I needed to move from out of my room in here. The only thing that's left currently in my room is the bed. I even stripped the carpet as well, and literally tore off old wallpaper, painted, gave 2 coats to the doors, whitewashed the ceiling, the trapdoor that leads to the loft, and yeah, if I'm honest, it's currently just after 10 o'clock at night, and I'm actually quite tired. I'm actually also in what this is currently actually my sister's old bedroom. And basically, it's where I'm sort of going to have to, like, set up shop for the next couple of days. Technically, I can just go back into my old room just to sleep. And, well, I think, to be honest, that's how it's going to be for the next couple of days. It's literally just going to be a place to sleep, which isn't too bad. I remember, like, back when I was about 15, well, it would have been coming up to 13 years ago when my room was, like, renovated out once before. And, yeah, I literally sat with... in a bed, in a room with just a bed in the middle, and that's about it. So it's not too unusual for this sort of thing to happen, but it's just a little bit bizarre. Meantime, however, it doesn't mean to say that there isn't like other things I can do as well, because there's always things to do. But the great irony behind all of this is that I'm supposed to be having like almost a 2-week holiday from work. And I feel, if anything, this makes work look like a holiday. Oh well. In many ways, I shouldn't really be, too surprised about this sort of change, and I probably shouldn't be that surprised. You know what? Yes, I think it's a pain in the arse to have to do this, but at the same time, I know what it's about, and if anything, it's... I mean, I know my sister's got like this double bed, and I have no idea what she wanted this for. It literally, there's barely room to swing a cat in this room in the first place, and she really needs. And by the way, also the most annoying thing about this is that my parents' wardrobe is actually in here as well. So, and because I literally do not want to be woken up literally at stupid o'clock in the morning whilst my dad bangs on the door and asks so he can actually get some clothes, it probably would be better for everybody involved if I literally did just go back next door to my old room across the way and just slept there. And by the way, tomorrow I kind of have to empty some closet space out, and once I've emptied closet space out, once again I have to start throwing stuff away, and it's surprising that that's all anybody's been asking me to do for the last couple of months, is just telling me to throw stuff away. You know what? I use the things that I have, like all the books behind me and stuff like that. I've read and will reread and use as reference. And well, I can find space for that. That's why I've got bookshelves in the first place. That's literally what they're for. However, if they're going to start crying about it, I will make space. I'll just be a little bit more facetious, a little bit more practical in my approach, and that's how it is. Yeah, and honestly, you don't even get this much nagging at work either. However, it is how it is, and yeah, it's going to give me a few dismal hours between now and... first things, just one thing is for certain. Tomorrow morning, dead certain early, I'm getting myself to the gym. I've not been for 3 days, and that's I can't do any more than that. But so yeah, back to the gym I go tomorrow morning, and then we could sort out the business of clearing out more stuff. Once again, work is continuing just as before, and it would have been fine to do that, but now I get like more stuff thrown on top of it, which seems a little unfair, but whatever. I don't really think fairness has anything to do with this. In the meantime, I'll see you guys again next time. Thank you.